hell no. Say hello to my little friend. Hey guys, the Feather Bubble here, and this is update 49 of the forest. As you see, we have a gun. This is a pretty good reload, about 1 to 2 shots to kill people. It's 8 parts to make this gun, and they're found all across the island, so it's going to take a while to get. And once you craft it together, you got these little pellets that you can find around the island and ammo caches, so you're going to have to hunt the ammo down. You can't rocket jump. I figured I'd test that one. And here are just some of the locations. They have little pictures that you can find across the island that help tell you where the hidden caches are. However, I will go through one with you, and I think you're going to have a really good idea of where these caches are. I mean, not necessarily where they are, but what they are. Alright. So now these actually have a purpose. You're gonna have to drop an explosive, step back, and inside you're gonna get, I don't know if every single one has ammo, but I received ammo and a gun part. So you're just gonna run around, hunt them down, and if you can use the forestmap.com, you can also find some ammo in the caves. And here's an example of one I found. I'll put a link down below, theforestmap.com. Like, all of the item placing down structures now have the cool system where you can just place it without going to your inventory, which is amazing. The medicine cabinet and the snack bar are now just cabinets, which means you can place booze, medicine, snacks, candy, whatever you can put on there, soda. You can rotate through to change your options for like the skin rack. You can change what skins you're placing down, what explosives, what weapons. And I love that change. Also, the meat rack now uses slots, so it's a bit more predictable where it's placed, and it's very consistent now. Before, you could build something right on top of your face and trap yourself, or trap your friend. You can still instant build onto yourself, but you see a little head down below saying, hey, there's somebody in there, that's us. And then it disappears, and it goes in there. So the last ingredient won't be placed unless you're outside of it. You got this red paint, and you place it on yourself and you go, ooh, look how pretty it is. This is this is the headless me. In single player, it doesn't quite look right. I meant the head. The paint looks normal. Now I just wanted to test what it was like to have the red paint on. And it says that sometimes they will pray to you or bow down, but on this one they just ran away very consistently. If you're too aggressive, they will decide to attack occasionally, but the consistency of their running away is extremely high. Now this doesn't really work for the less social ones, the ones that you find inside of the caves or the super versions of these guys. It's just the natives. But look at that consistency there. And as I get too close, I push to her, she attacks once and she'll run away. And just to make sure, because the female cannibals seem to have a slightly different AI than the male cannibals, and how they behave, and how they interact with each other. So I tried it with the male cannibal too. And again, running away, very hard to cause you to like get them to actually attack you. sidestepped. What's up? The new difficulty settings in the game. When you do a new game, you can choose a difficulty now. It's not a type in, it's actually choosing it, and it's going to be associated with your save. It says experimental because they're changing stuff still. Some things like the enemies hit harder. You'll find more of the distorted, big epic mutants more often. Frost speed, defrost speed is 50% of normal, so you get warm slower. Frost damage is 3 times the frost speed to get cold 3 times as fast. And polluted water now hurts you a lot more. The Sahara. You may have seen a key card before, and then this would match up. Therapeutics. Some lore item. And you can get inside this particular one. You might know from the window frame, and get a shipping log. Cave paintings. I'm so happy they added that. They look cool, add more spice to the caves, but also they tell a story. Like right here you have the red cannibal and 2 little stick figures. I would want to call them children because of the size difference there. And this one, which you might have seen in some magazines in a recent lore update. If not, I don't really want to spoil it, but if you go down in the comments and ask, I'll put some links. But that's a pretty big item right there too. The clouds look better at night. What this means to me is they just blend in now. They don't look like a separate layer. They're just the clouds in the sky at night. Before it was super obvious, and they didn't really blend into the background at all. In fact, you might have a hard time seeing them depending on the contrast of your monitor. Rabbits and other animals run away faster more often, except this one. I found this one and I thought I had a bug in the game. He's just like, yep, duh, duh. But then I found one that actually examples that they are much faster. All animals. And lizards run away more often. My character, gonna get you. And I'll just pretend like that killed him. It didn't. One of the other major changes, of course there's some minor ones, I'll put the list down below like normal alphabetized, but another major change is when you're loading up a game, sometimes there's this massive amount of CPU lag. They've fixed the performance associated with that, and they pulled out the inventory a little bit, the camera on the inventory, so you can see better. But those are the changes of update 49. I hope everybody enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Leave comments on how you like this update, what you're gonna do with that gun, and take care.